Good evening. There's a new date for employers to make sure their workers are vaccinated, January 4th. The Biden administration setting the deadline for businesses with at least 100 employees. It's a big move to make sure more Americans are protected against COVID-19. Tonight, we're hearing from businesses in central Kentucky about the deadline. Victor Puente explains the new requirements first on Fox.
The Emergency Temporary Standard, issued by the U.S. Department of Labor, covers more than 84 million American workers. Employers are asked to develop a mandatory COVID vaccine policy or require unvaccinated employees to get tested weekly and mask up in the workplace. Attorney John Williams, who's an OSHA specialist, told me employers have a lot of work to do and a short time to do it.
30 days from tomorrow, they have to have their plan in place. 60 days from tomorrow, you have to have the information about your vaccinated employees together.
This applies for any business with more than 100 employees who's subject to OSHA regulations.
This 100 employees doesn't mean 100 employees in one place. If you had 50 locations with 2 employees in each location, the standard still applies to you.
I talked to multiple employers today who told me they were still trying to figure out how these rules were going to be implemented. That includes the people here at More Than a Bakery in Woodford County who say they expect it will add a bit of work.
I've already had 2 conversations with people that are very concerned about this, that do not want to get the vaccine. So I don't know what's going to happen, but it's definitely uncertain times for us.
They told me they've never considered a vaccine mandate for their workers, but know that weekly testing requirement won't make it any easier to find employees.
This adds just another level of complexity to the entire process.
It also adds more work for the people who have to keep track of those employees.
It will probably be assigned to somebody within the team, so I just have to make sure that we're not overloading anyone with this.
Williams told me employers who don't comply could face fines of around $14,000 per violation.
This has been talked about since the inauguration this year, that this standard was going to be coming. But if you don't like it, it probably falls in the category of any law that you don't like. You just have to live with it.
In Woodford County, Victor Puente, Fox 56 10 o'clock News.